back to Politics as Usual, episode 59. I am here. Ronnie is here. Joe is here. Fee is, in his words, out of pocket. I don't know what that means. He ain't here this evening. I should have known something was up when I texted him some shoes was dropping, and he like, oh damn, I can't grab those right now. And I ain't even think to ask. I just figured maybe he ain't had money at this moment. But I guess he wasn't near his pocket then either. So we here. I don't know what the fuck we talking about. Joe, did you want to ask your question first?
Yeah, because y'all can have that Cowboy Bebop convo because I don't know nothing about that. But it's a Twitter question. Yeah, it's a Twitter question though. If you could be any cartoon character, anime, whoever, if you could be any character, who would you be and why?
That's a good
question. So across so you say anime, cartoon. Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, off the top of my head, I have one for filthy reasons.
Dog.
Let's go with that one.
What is it?
You can't just leave with that and then not say nothing.
Tenchi.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's perfect.
That's easy. Tenchi.
Dog, Tenchi had him. Yeah, Tenchi had them all.
Had them all.
I didn't think about that one actually. That was good because mine's an anime character as well, but I didn't think of Tenchi. Huh?
I mean, if for filthy reasons, like I could just go with having any characters like life, Tenchi. I get a cool ass labor sword. I can fuck aliens. Like,
that's actually pretty
fine
good
alien chicks. Like,
yeah,
7 of them,
like multiple,
like 7 of them.
7 of them that can like whoop ass too. Like they can fight. Like all
right.
Yeah. It's like, so even like most other characters in that situation, your life in danger, but you got to protect them. They can protect them.
They protected you on purpose though.
Yeah.
Like they don't allow you to do nothing else. Like they really there to protect you. That's a good answer actually.
Yeah, I mean, just off the top of my head. I mean, now
who you got, Ronnie?
Hell, I don't know if I can top that.
I mean,
it ain't about top. It's just
Yeah, I mean,
I'll probably have another non-filthy answer, but Tenchi.
Damn, that's a good one.
I mean, you wouldn't want to be your name because trust me, I see the Spike Spiegel.
See,
I don't want to have Vicious coming after me, dog.
Yo, Vicious is a wild character, bro.
Like, you really want beef with a nigga that got a fucking vulture as a pet, like a vicious? No, and his name is Vicious. Like,
yeah,
guns, light speed travel. This nigga walk around with a fucking sword.
No, this man Spike was just cool with just being like content with being outer space, just doing nothing. But he found out that Vicious and Julia was still out there. He was like, "Nah, I'm willing to die for it. Let me circle back around."
Like, nah.
I mean, you ain't lying.
No, I only did the Spike Spiegel because of the shirt, but no. And them niggas was broke. Man. Like,
and it was broke.
You gotta go kill niggas to eat. You got a fine ass psychotic 100-year-old chick or that's always stealing from you, and you on the verge of being broken any given hell no.
Dog, they ate boiled eggs on one episode. Like that's what they had to eat. Like they were that poor.
Bruh, I don't know. That seems like a common theme in like anime, bruh. Because on Black Lagoon, I swear they was always broke. They was doing jobs, but always stayed broke. Like I didn't understand that. So they'd be eating eggs and just random ramen, but always had money to drink though. I didn't understand that one.
I mean, to be fair, when I was in my early 20s, I was the same way. I was out here eating ramen, and when I first moved out, I was out here eating ramen and other random shit, but I always had money to drink. Now, if I had $45, I was going to get a bottle and a Little Caesars Hot and Ready, and that Little Caesars Hot and Ready was going to last until later. Nigga, the Wednesday before payday. All right, fuck it. We gonna go get this bottle. I'm gonna bust down this Little Caesars hot and ready.
Dog, a few slices a day, you're good.
Yo,
Yeah.
half the day, half tomorrow. And if for some reason I get hungry and eat 3, do 3, 3, and 2, I got a packet of ramen underneath the next to the stove. My nigga, we good.
Extra nasty.
But I was, hey, nigga, I was economical though. If I was gonna go spend it, I was gonna go get a handle of Bacardi.
Hey, bro. Hey,
Drink on that.
financial budgeting at its finest.
No, really, that's why I reject when like rich people say like poor people like problems simply come from not knowing how to budget. Like, nah, being poor is knowing how to budget. Like, it's making that $20 stretch until your next payday. Like, nah, we've all done it. So.
Yep, Joe Cole,
Exactly.
gotta relax, man. Said my man was in Kendrick's new flow, so he could go out to the club. Oh, that's the thing. I wasn't going to the club. I was drinking at the house.
He said at the house like an alcoholic.
The ABC store on the corner of the corner of 119 to 280 in Birmingham. There's a Little Caesars in the ABC store, and many a Wednesday before payday, when I was broke, I would go into the ABC store, get me a bottle of Bacardi Torch Cherry. Go to the gas station, get a 2-liter of Coke, get a 2-liter Sprite, and then go get a Little Caesars hot and ready.
AJ Phoenix's food and liquor.
Damn right. Damn right. Nigga.
Hey, I respect it, bro.
That lasted me for 2 days. Then when I got paid, I went and got a handle of Bacardi and drank that over the fucking weekend.
living nasty.
Yeah, no, I completely was. I have no problem admitting that. I was out here living wrong. And I was making like $14 an hour back then, and had a roommate, and we were so broke. My roommate's girlfriend came. It was like, "Hey, do you mind if I move in here? I'll pay the utilities." And I did the calculate. I'm like, "Shit, that's extra $200 a month in my pocket. More liquor."
Come on.
All right, I gotta live off Bacardi. I can upgrade to Hennessy every now and then. When Henny's the upgrade,
No, when Henny is your upgrade,
when Henny's the upgrade, you live in foul.
You live in foul.
Yeah, you
out
living
here.
pretty filthy, bro.
Nigga, I had a busted catalytic converter on my shit. You can hear me coming from a mile away because that shit was so damn loud, and I would not get that shit fixed, nigga. 'Cause I'm like, man, nah, this gonna cut into my drinking.
Come on, man.
Oh yeah, them niggas on Black Lagoon, that's about right, nigga.
Yeah.
They had all their priorities straight, nigga. Always take your money for drinks. That's real.
God. Hey, I respect it, bro, because Revy was on it, bro. She'll start, bro, and then to get out of paying, bro, she would just start a gunfight in the bar, bro.
That's how you do it.
like, wait a minute.
Like, yeah, nah, but I couldn't be Spike. I couldn't be Spike Spiegel. Joe, Ronnie, did you have yours in chat? If you got any fictional character you would be, throw them in the chat. We might get some good mileage out of this. But Ronnie, who
you
was
got,
yours?
Ronnie?
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Circle back around to me because that's a good one.
That's what I'm saying. Like he really threw me off with that because that was a very good one. I was just mine's kind of a nasty too, but in the same wheelhouse. So I would either be Tony Stark or Vegeta. Like Vegeta for obvious reasons. Like he ended up marrying a bad bitch. He married into exactly. He married into
He basically
like
married the female version of Jeff Bezos. Like,
See, I was leaning Vegeta because once Vegeta got married, he stepped out with the Hawaiian shirts. Like he was acting different.
He started doing the J. Like when Jay got Beyonce, it was like, oh, nah, bro, I can stop doing all this nasty shit. Even though Jay's still a nasty nigga.
Hey, shout outs to Ransom, who's somewhere in here watching, because he just commented on my Twitter and said that I'm a sick nigga. I don't know if he calling me a sick nigga for the titty, or if he calling me a sick nigga for the Bacardi, but either way, I'll accept it. I'll accept it either way. The game is the game, baby.
Oh, bro.
Niggas was out here struggling.
Hey, do what you gotta do, bro.
The struggle was very real. Now, I think my non-filthy one, it might be Hero from Gundam Wing, man.
Why do you love Hero so much, bro?
Because Hero is that nigga.
No, Hero is that guy, man. Like,
Like,
No,
come on, man. You
no,
got a
bro.
giant robot that can transform into a bird. You got a rich chick that love you even though you want to kill her. Like, you got all this secret service skill levels. Like, I'd have been on
Listen
Earth.
to how nasty that sound, bro. Like Hero made it like acceptable to be like to like berate women and like just shit on
He didn't
chicks,
make it acceptable.
bruh.
But
But
nigga was
no,
annoying. He shouldn't have wanted to kill her, but she was annoying.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We looked at it as acceptable because he literally openly was like, "Yo, I will kill you," and she just got on his dick more. Like, how does that happen?
No, not will. He said, "I'm going to." Like,
Yeah.
He
My
said,
bad.
he said, I am going to do this. This is going to happen.
I didn't mean to misquote the God, but bruh, he openly pretty much like, "Hey, I'm going to kill you," and she's like, "Oh, I love you even more. What else can I do for you, sir?" Like, what? Like that's toxic as hell. Like, in us liking and accepting Hero as like whatever, that's toxic as hell. Like, come on, bro. You gotta relax.
Another one might be Kakashi.
Yeah.
Just so I can do the Chidori on somebody. Like,
who the nasty one? The 6'9"?
No, Kakashi, nigga.
Come
Fuck
on,
out
man.
No, Kakashi from Naruto. Just so I can Chidori a nigga. Like,
I've never watched Naruto, so I'm gonna just have to roll with you on that one.
Okay, so Kakashi has this thing where he can charge lightning into his hand and he like pierces your heart with it.
Mm-hmm.
He's Naruto's teacher and was the prize pupil of Naruto's dad. So, OG.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
But yeah, definitely be Tenchi. Like, if you just like, if it was a possibility, like, hey, then you get to go live in your favorite fictional character's world for one day. I'm gonna be in Tenchi's world wild.
Dog, nasty behavior.
Like,
Oh, you breaking up, Joe? Oh, I think we might have lost Joe temporarily. All right. Well, who'd you say yours was, Ron?
I'm just gonna go and lean Vegeta because I like Vegeta was my favorite DBZ character anyway. Like the way he arrived on the scene, kind of like Green Ranger style, and he was just like, "Nah, like you weak as hell, Kakarot. Like I'm gonna whoop your ass to show you like where you really from." And then the way he like, basically his story arc is like one of my favorite story arcs in anime anyway. So yeah, I would go Vegeta.
Lee says all of his favorite animated movies are depressing and harsh. I don't want to be any of it. Lee, you got to stop watching depressing shit, man.
you over there watching Elfen Lied or some shit? Come on, bro.
Oh no, Lee don't even like anime. Like Lee like isn't a fan of anime at all. Like he just be watching depressing animated movies. Green Ranger might be another one I might be for like a day.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could do it longer than a day though. Like I might have to go upside Jason head talking reckless.
Dog, they had to get Green Ranger on their side because the way he just hopped in the Megazord with
that man hopped in the Megazord and beat all 5 of their asses and threw them out.
How you get tossed out the Megazord, man?
That's like a nigga hopping in your car, beating up you and your friends and throwing y'all out the car. Like through the sunroof. Nigga hopped in through the sunroof, beat all y'all asses, and then threw y'all all out the car simultaneously. Like,
hey, give me more. Like you're done. Give me. Like, nah, fam.
And then was Wow showed up to their school too. They was like, who's this new guy? He looks familiar.
Yeah. He just showed up like, yeah, I'm here. We here.
Yeah.
You can't escape me here neither, nigga. Read on your ass. Nigga.
Oh, you thought you were safe at school, did you?
I'm gonna get straight A's on y'all too, bro.
You thought Rita was just on the moon? Jason, I'm finna take your chick. I'm finna take your title as the most badass. Then he came back and took his spot as leader.
Wow.
Nigga lost his powers, got more power, and then showed back up and said, "Look at me, I'm the captain now." Jason should have whooped that nigga ass, man.
Yeah, tell me it was wilder, man.
Oh yeah, no, clearly he couldn't. Like,
That's crazy.
you know what would be like a cool yet depressing character to be? One of the
Who that?
Ninja Turtles.
No, man. See, I knew you were gonna go there, and since
like,
I'm currently reading Last Ronin, nah.
You live in a sewer.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get no pussy.
Yeah.
People are scared of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, nah. Just the living in the sewer part alone would be awful. Like, nigga, you trudging through shit every day, like just to go save motherfuckers who would run from the sight of you.
I mean,
Like
but they spruce they sewer like living up though.
Yeah, but they grew up that week. I didn't grow up that way. I'm saying, like, nigga, if you like got transported and like I woke up as Raphael, nigga, I'd be mad as fuck. Maybe that's why Raphael's so pissed. Maybe he got memories of life as a human from somewhere else, and he like, nigga, I don't went from having computer and internet and being able to fuck women, and now I'm down here and like in the new comics, like the closest he get to some pussy is a fox, a mutant fox who used to work with Shredder. It's like, they gotta be mad too.
Yeah,
That's not
a life to live, man.
Yeah. You got April fine ass walking around. You can't even holler at her because she's just gonna look at you funny. Then you gonna have smoke with Casey. Like,
yeah, like you like April, but now you got to see her talking to like a street hockey player. Like, just not where you want to be.
Bro, he might slap you upside the head with the stick, bro.
Like, I love the Ninja Turtles. They're so cool, but that would be depressing as fuck to be one, nigga. On the same token, to be depressing to be a Power Ranger. Like, nigga, imagine you 15 years old and you get handed these powers and now you got to go fight an intergalactic war.
Yeah, I didn't ask for this.
Like, you can't go get some fucking commando niggas? Nah, we need teenagers with attitude, nigga.
Like, no, that's the wildest part. Like Zordo was really wild. Like, you couldn't pick any adults. You had to pick. They freshmen and sophomores in high school. Let's choose them.
Like, young adults.
Nigga, if I was 15 years old and you gave me Power Ranger powers, nigga, I would not have been using them shits responsibly, nigga.
Nah.
I just morphin' timed upside a couple niggas' heads in school.
Remember that shit you said last week? Talk that shit now.
Shit, I might not even do it at school. I might wait for them niggas after school and just roll up like, yeah. What's up now, nigga? Zordon and Alpha calling me back to the AJ, we ain't give you these powers to fight niggas that you don't like. Well, nigga, what the fuck you give me them for, nigga? To fight them putties?
And wait, wasn't the Blue Ranger in Turbo? I don't know if y'all saw Turbo, but wasn't he like 10 years old?
Kid.
Yeah, he was like 10 years old.
He was a kid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like a fucking 10-year-old. What the fuck I'd have done at 10 years old if you gave me Power Ranger powers, nigga? Matter of fact, this is a good conversation. What's the most irresponsible superpower set you could have been given in high school?
X-ray vision.
In high school?
Oh yeah, definitely. X-ray vision.
I'd say probably still invisibility.
Yeah.
Mind control for me, because I'd have been stealing.
Yeah.
I'd have been stealing. From banks, nigga, from everywhere. That's my first go-to, steal, theft. Go to the vault. Bring me all that cash out. None of y'all niggas say a word. Erase the videotapes.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I wouldn't need that power.
I don't need powers now.
Still gonna use them same powers for evil.
Like, nigga, I got road rage, man. Like, I wouldn't even be using it for evil, nigga. I'd be doing shit like popping niggas' tires who piss me off on the highway.
Yeah, I would be using it for like convenience. Like, I would like, I'll be changing like traffic lights from red to green and stuff.
Yeah, I'll be doing stupid shit like that, nigga. Oh, you cut me off? I'm finna flick your car off to the side of the road.
Come on, bro.
Fuck up your transmission mentally. Bitch ass nigga, learn to drive, nigga.
Come on.
Nigga, Nigga, every time I see a Florida driver on the highway, nigga, I'm disabling their car, nigga.
Dog. I don't know what it is about Florida drivers.
Florida
man,
drivers are the worst drivers on this side of the Mississippi.
Bruh, drivers, period, are the worst
Joe.
drivers everywhere,
No,
bro.
Joe. Florida drivers are doing one of two things whenever you see them. They're either driving 15 miles below the speed limit or doing something insanely reckless, like cutting across 3 lanes of traffic.
I was just about to say that.
To hit a turn. And if you see them on the highway and they're in the passing lane, I guarantee you they're going 10 miles below the speed limit. Guarantee it. Like, they are awful.
I don't know nobody from Florida to verify this, but I trust you.
Neither do I, but I see them all the time here.
I see them all the time on the road. Like, I just want a law passed to where if you got your driver's license in Florida, like if you took your driving test in Florida, you cannot drive in another state until you pass another state's driving test. I don't care which one it is, but you have to go pass another state's driving test before you are allowed to drive on the roads in any other state besides Florida.
Yeah, because Florida's not normal anyway, so you gotta get
Like that.
That's a Florida man on the road, bro. Come on, man.
Bruh, I was behind a Florida driver yesterday. This motherfucker, I'm coming up. It's like a red light. There's 4 cars in one lane. No cars in the next lane. So I'm pulling up. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm in the correct lane. This motherfucker pulls out right before I get to the light in front of me. So I'm like, all right, insanely reckless driver. Partially correct. We get to going. This motherfucker's going 10 miles below. I'm like, you could have stayed in that fucking lane, you dumb motherfucker. You impeding me right now.
Dog, what I hate the most is people, once again, Florida drivers, they will speed up, hop in front of you just to slow down. Just to slow down and stop at the red light. Like, why'd you do that? We're going to the same place at the same speed. Why you do that?
Like, yeah, they do shit or rush to pull out in front of you. You got to slam on your brakes. Now they going slow as fuck when there's no cars behind you. So they could have just waited for you to pass to get, and they can't read the flow of traffic at all.
Nah, like match the speed of traffic as you're pulling out. Like, why? Like, I shouldn't have to slow down because you pulled out super slow.
Yeah, I fucking fuck Florida drivers.
No,
unless you pass the driving test in another state.
Joe Cole, get your people, man. Get your people.
Oh, nah, me and Joe Cole,
get your people.
Me and Joe Cole be talking about this shit all the fucking time. Like he said Illinois drivers are bad. I don't see too many Illinois drivers where I am, and I only really drove for like 1 year when I was in Ohio, which is the place I probably would have seen them. But yeah, Joe Cole says I almost get in 1 or 2 accidents a day because these people don't know how to drive at all. I believe him. I 1000% believe him. Like, nigga, seeing a Florida driver on the highway in Atlanta will give you a fucking ulcer.
Dog, because Atlanta traffic is already terrible.
It's already bad. But I can guarantee you if it's not rush hour and traffic is slowed up, there's a Florida driver behind it because they in front going too slow or they done did something stupid. I almost guarantee you. There's a bunch of Florida motherfuckers there. It's like, just stay your asses in Florida. Don't come here.
Don't come here.
I'll keep y'all asses down there and drive your own people crazy with that shit and poor transplants like Joe Cole. But nah, man, fuck out of here. If I ever run for office, I'm throwing that bill out like we will ban Florida drivers.
Come on, bro.
Y'all niggas got to pass the driving test the minute you cross state lines, nigga.
Dog, that bill will pass 98-2. Like it will.
Relax.
Police says stay in Florida should be a law. Yes, stay in Florida. That should be stay in Florida.
Oh my God.
That's my whole. Stay your ass in Florida. We won't come there neither. Y'all can, except the old people. Y'all can have them because them motherfuckers can't drive neither. But I'm good. It's beaches in other states, my nigga. I've been on this planet 34 years. I ain't been to Miami yet. I'll be fine if I never see Miami.
I will be fine.
Stay on ass.
I gotta see it at least once. I ain't never been. I gotta see it at least once.
I'm cool.
Nah, fuck that.
Like, don't get me wrong. I would like to go, but if you told me that I could never see Miami again, or I could never see Miami, or never see another Florida driver, I would easily pick never seeing another Florida driver. Easily. No question. Nigga, if you told me that, like, if you laid 3 options on the table, and it was like, Keydron Bryant can never get in the studio again.
Oh, man.
You never have
tough.
to see a Florida driver again, or you can go live Tenchi's life for a week. I might pick the Florida driver option. Like,
see, this is the multiple choice test where 2 answers are like way too close to choose one, because Keydron Bryant never being in the booth again is quite enticing. So.
Yes.
Yo, y'all have
right
to
now,
chill.
Nigga, if I had the Dragon Balls right now, that's my first wish. Like the Dende joints where I got 2, like that's my first wish off top. Like Keydron Bryant can never make a song ever again.
And then I would just get a bike and just ride the bike and not have to deal with the Florida drivers. So yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, like nigga, like I'm dead ass. Here go this nigga Lee. I just want to live. When that nigga did that DMX shit after he died.
Nah.
Like I ain't even mad at him. I'm mad at his parents.
Like, why you put this band up?
Put that nigga in school.
His parents.
Like his parents should be arrested for child endangerment. This nigga should not. He can't be in school spending this much time making bad covers of beloved songs. Like he can't. He can't be going to school. He can't be learning nothing. I want his parents arrested, and for him to be put in boarding school, far away.
Relax.
From studios.
No, you ever been like 5 or 6 and your mom would call you in the living room and tell you like do your dance or like sing or whatever for like your aunts and uncles? Like that would it's eventually phase out. Like by the time you're 7, they kept doing it with him.
And now the world has to see it. Now the world is his aunts and uncles. Keydron, baby, do that Ursha song. Except we don't want to see it.
We don't want it. We don't want it.
Y'all have to chill.
Yeah, Lee, that DMX tribute belongs in a museum the same way human atrocities belong in museums. As cautionary tales, nigga. That's why that shit belongs in a museum. Do not let your child do this bullshit.
Let that man live his dream, bro.
Like I usually have a thing about not hating on young black people getting money. He's the exception.
He is the exception.
I don't care. Call me what you want. I'm allowed this. I'm pro-black in every other realm in life. That little nigga needs to go sit in school and learn something beneficial to humanity.
Get your lesson, man.
Nigga, go learn chemistry or some shit. Figure out a way to clear out the ozone layer, nigga.
Dog,
stop bothering us
books.
With your big ass shoes and one harmony having ass.
Yo, y'all have to relax.
Nigga walking around in big ass fucking loafers singing one harmony like Jagged Edge. The fuck?
One band, one sound. One do-rag, one sound.
Hey, fucking chill.
How you sing You Don't Have to Call? It is just the same note. Like that nigga sing, like he sings in middle C, like the whole time. Like that nigga don't change notes or inflection at all in his music. Like nigga, when Donald, don't get me wrong, I like early Childish Gambino's music. When Donald Glover sang You Don't Have to Call Better Than You, it's time for you to sit down because that nigga can't really sing that good.
Yeah, he can't hit notes for real. Yeah.
He did that shit better than it's time to sit down, bro. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. I swear if I ever see that nigga parents, I'm shooting the fade with his dad.
You got to, man.
Or whoever.
You got to.
Relax.
Like I'm just like, nah, y'all done unleashed something on the world that we didn't deserve.
Nah, man.
Look at this nigga Lee, man. This nigga Lee said that You Don't Have to Call video was amazing. You see those CGI butterflies. This nigga Lee hates every fucking thing that people love. And then you want to turn around and love this shit that is a fucking atrocity and affront to music. It's an affront to music everywhere.
It can't be too bad.
Like, Chuck, do you have any input on which fictional character you would like to be? Like, just which fictional character like you could go live in a world? I picked Tenchi for filth reasons, but if not Tenchi, it would be either Hiro or Kakashi. he hates us. This confirms
Oh
it.
wow.
He's supporting a terrorist attack on our well-being. Yeah, no, Lee definitely hates all of us.
No, I was trying to find a Keedron Bryant clip that they play over The Dark Knight when he's in downtown Hong Kong.
This nigga Chuck, bro, come on, man. Chuck said he wants to be Robin so he can roast Bruce Man, aka Batman, on the regular.
Come on, man. This nigga, bro.
You know what? Let me add Nightwing to the list because Nightwing is my favorite superhero, and he gets a lot of cheeks. So, and he also just inherited all of Bruce's money via Alfred. So, right now would be a great time to be Nightwing. That nigga's a fucking billionaire.
Bruce treats him better than his own son, so you know.
Superman treats him better than Bruce does.
Well,
Bruce a wild nigga though.
he's a psychopath. That's what he is.
Yeah. Like Bruce Wayne is like the only comparable level of psychopath to Bruce Wayne is Michael Jordan. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Like just on the level of just psychosis of craziness, it's them two.
No, because this man is a multi-billionaire, but he dresses up at night to fight people, to just whoop people's ass with no powers. Like you have to be crazy to do that.
And then puts him in an insane asylum. So he's whooping the ass
So he could do it again.
of the mentally ill, putting them in an insane asylum so they eventually get let out just so he can whoop their ass again. And I ain't gonna say like he's a billionaire, because he is a huge philanthropist in almost every single depiction of him. But he dresses like his parents got killed, so he dresses up as a bat at night to go beat the ass of insane people.
Dog, they call him and they be like, "Hey, Scarecrow just broke out of Arkham again," and he's on the phone smiling. He's like, "Okay, cool. So let's run it back."
You out here you practicing karate on the mentally ill, bro.
Oh, come on.
See, Chuck, hey, nigga, why you brooding in the cave? Because the Justice League bitched you for the big fight. This means you got extra prep time for the next one, right? And Lee talking about, see, this is why they should let me make a Batman. Lee, I don't know that I want to see your Batman movie, man.
Damn.
Nah, cause Lee gonna have that nigga doing some like art house shit. I Batman's one of my. I prefer the psychotic Batman. Like the only thing that matters is the mission. Like that's my favorite version of Batman, nigga. That nigga's a fucking psychopath.
Man, get this nigga Batman out of here, bro.
Chuck, I really don't want to see your Batman movie. It would just be 2 hours of him like making like Habitat for Humanity homes. Like I do not want to see your. I do not want to see your Batman.
What?
No, it wouldn't even be that. No, his movie would be him getting beat up by another street level hero because he doesn't have prep time. Like that would be, and then him going to therapy about it. Like, so Bruce, what does that mean? Maybe it means I should use my wealth and genius for good. Maybe Bruce can do more good than the Bat.
Come on, bro.
Oh God, Lee directing the Battinson sequel. He would get severely crippled in the first 5 minutes of the movie. He'd be permanently wheelchair bound, and the rest of the film will play out in his head. No!
Come on.
See, this is what I mean. Lee would do some shit like that. He would turn Batman into some kind of psychological art house thriller or some shit. Go do that with Superman. Do it with the Boy Scout. Make that movie. Leave Batman alone. And you know what would be a great movie? Batman versus Jordan.
Dog.
See who's the most crazy.
Fuck that bald head bitch, nigga. I hope he loses.
Like, nigga, could you imagine if Batman like studied Jordan's weakness and beat that nigga in basketball somehow? Like, could you just, because Batman is a peak human athlete. Like, could you just imagine if he whooped Michael Jordan's ass in a basketball game? Like, just if Bruce did it, just how crazy Michael Jordan would go.
And Bruce is like, what, 6'3", 6'4"? He could lock him. He could lock down Jordan.
Yeah. Like, he be fighting, he beat up Ra's al Ghul, nigga, like. Like, can you imagine Jordan go go for the fadeaway, and Bruce in his head is like, he brings the ball back certain degrees. I can reach back here and swat it. So imagine a look.
He can't go left.
Can you imagine a look on P's eyes face? It became personal for me. Like then Jordan becomes Jordan Man. It sets out to be a better crime fighter than Batman. Oh my God, this would be amazing.
Why didn't this ever happen?
I have no idea, because they're both the same brand of psychopath. Like this would be phenomenal. Like no one is more crazy. Like Tom Brady is probably the only person in the room of competitive psychopath as them two motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Chuck says these movies just Bruce Man beating up on Disney executives. Their power levels and bank levels match up as well. Oh shit! All right, we got a lot of mileage out of that topic.
A bunch of randomness.
Jordan Man wearing baggy jeans that can turn into a parachute. Yes.
Dog. Hey, and still having the ability to walk up in the club because you know he got the flat bottoms on, bro. I hate the way that bald head bitch nigga dress, bro. I hate him, man.
That nigga's one of the worst dressers of all time, bro. Hey, could you imagine this motherfucker with a cowl on with them jaundiced Coca-Cola colored eyes? Daring the criminals.
Come on, man.
Nigga pull up. Nigga, I know you. You Michael Jordan.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Told you. Flat bottom. I hate him. Look at it. Oh my God. He is so nasty.
It's fucking egregious.
It's so nasty, bro. You got too much money to look like that, bro. Like you really do.
You have one of the biggest sport brands on the planet. You can get a portion. You can get anything from Nike. Why are you dressed like that?
Hey, you are 6'6". Just imagine how much denim that is to make those jeans that baggy.
Hey, one of my favorite memes of all time is when Jordan's sitting there during the last dance like this. He's like
more.
And the tailor came out holding the widest leg pair of jeans I'd ever seen. And I simply looked at him and said, "Why?"
Dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Chuck said Bruce Man gonna run from Jordan because he's gonna see those eyes and get PTSD from when Soup lit him on fire or something. Bruce is gonna think Jordan is a Kryptonian. He has to be an alien dressed like this.
Oh my God. I just don't understand how you had that kind of money, bro, and you walk out the house like that. Because I like to be comfortable, bro. So on occasion, you know, maybe 2 to 3, you know, days out of the week, you know, you get caught in some sweats and some, you know, whatever. Dog, he makes an effort to get dressed like that. Like I don't understand it, bro.
Hey man, it's simply it's what I like to call the fairness law. Like no human being can have it all. Like they're gonna be deficient somewhere. Like
sure.
If you put Jerry Rice's work ethic into Randy Moss's body, it wouldn't have been fair. He'd had 2,200 yards and 25 TDs every season.
Yeah.
Or T.O.'s work ethic into Randy, like it just wouldn't have been fair. So if you put Michael Jordan's competitiveness into LeBron James, every record would be out of here by now. So he had to have some deficiency. And in Michael Jordan's case, it's just that the motherfucker dresses like
it's the denim. It's the denim.
Like hey, Jordan Man's weakness is copious amounts of denim and brown liquor.
Come on, man.
Imagine him fight Batman. Batman uncorks a bottle of Hennessy.
Hey, relax. Relax.
Oh shit. Oh my God. Oh. Whew. Oh, I can't believe we got 40 minutes out of this. Whew. All right. So,
It's
I
gotta
guess-
be the denim.
Joe Cole. Joe Cole.
Joe Cole be wildin', bro.
Joe Cole. Chill. Chill.
Oh.
Dog. He gonna hop off one of them buildings in Charlotte. Pull up. Relax.
Oh shit! Look, I'm gonna be at a Hornets game. Security gonna approach me like that March and look at me. I'm gonna need you to come with me, dog.
Go and clock out for a bit, dog.
Jordan said you can't come to no more games.
Hey, just come with us. Somebody
Hey,
want to have a convo
now,
with you,
hey.
bro.
Hey, give me that Charlotte jersey. You can't even wear that. Matter of fact, we coming back with you to your crib to take the rest of them, nigga. Nah, you can't have that. You can't wear that. Give me your Jordans too.
And every positive tweet you had about Lonzo Ball, bro, delete that shit. You can't do that. Nope.
Niggas walking me out, Melo shaking his head at the doorway. Niggas bring back Malik Monk just to have him look down on me.
Come on.
Then when
Bro,
I
they
get
probably
outside,
bring back Devontae Graham on
Yeah,
purpose for you, bro.
Then when I get
purpose.
outside, Devontae Graham waiting to square up with me.
Say we ain't forget, nigga.
You seen all them tweets, nigga. Just waiting on the right time. Chuck, the original question was if you could be one fictional character, who would it be from like a cartoon or anime? Like who would you be?
Yeah.
For me, I picked Tenchi because 7 fine ass aliens.
And Chuck, save your answer. We know it's Dom Toretto, so it's cool.
Come on.
The most important
Everything
thing.
for the fam? Come on,
Everything
man.
for the phablet.
I still ain't seen that new Fast. I still ain't seen it.
I ain't seen it neither. When I
I
found
heard
out
it was alright. I ain't gonna lie. At least that's what I heard. From the trailer, that shit looked trash. But from what I heard, it was alright.
man, my question is how the final movie gonna be Fast 10 Part 1 and then Fast 10 Part 2?
Fast 10 Part 1.
And then and how much do you want to bet the tagline's gonna be fasten your seatbelt?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm willing to
No.
put 5 on that.
I'm willing to bet.
Chuck said is heat even if it's trash. Even if
damn,
it's
it's
trash,
trash.
it's heat.
I mean, Chuck is the most
I got you.
Chuck is the most ardent Fast and Furious fan like in existence.
I don't understand it. I just accept it at this point.
Chuck said he'd be Divinity, a character from the Valiant universe.
Okay.
Look up who that is real quick, so I can figure out what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Okay, yeah, like a super godlike hero.
Hobbs and Shaw is trash. They got a chick in there that's actually pretty cold. Now Hobbs and Shaw. I ain't never seen it, but from like
Oh,
the
you're
trailers
probably
and
talking
shit.
about I think you're talking about Vanessa Kirby. She was in damn, what's the the latest Mission Impossible movie? She was in that too.
Okay. I ain't
Yeah,
seen
Fallout.
that.
She was in Fallout. Yeah, no, Fallout is hard. So yeah, Fallout is pretty good.
Oh, okay. I forget which one of them Mission Impossible movies I watched, and I was like, yeah, done with the series. It might have been Ghost Protocol, but what was before Ghost Protocol?
I don't. All the movies done. The last 3 done ran together. It was one with Hawkeye.
Yeah, that one was trash. So
Like, and then Hawkeye was in it again, and he wasn't in it. And it's
yeah, because they were gonna pass the series off to him, and then Tom Cruise like, no, I'm not done.
I'm glad they didn't, because that Bourne movie he was in was.
And once again, they were going to pass the series off to him, and then Matt Damon was like, "Nah, I'm not done."
Bruh. I ain't never seen any of the Bournes except the one with Jeremy Renner in it, and bad choice. It makes me not want to watch any of the other ones. And I know they have like nothing to do with them, and Matt Damon is better in it, but I will never watch a Bourne movie because of the one Jeremy Renner was in. Like I'm good.
Yeah, Ghost Protocols 4, and then it's Rogue Nation, and then Fallout was the last. Fallout was fire. Fallout had what's his face? Superman in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We said he has a violent in capital all caps.
God damn.
No, I know why. It's because of the jump cuts, isn't it?
It's the jump cuts. It's like 30 jump cuts in one single fight scene. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why Lee hates the board. I'm pretty sure it's because of the jump cuts. I think he posted a video on that once. I was like, damn, I never noticed this shit.
Yeah, I just can't take Matt Damon seriously like that. So I've never checked out the Bourne movies.
Aren't you glad they didn't cast him as Green Arrow?
Yeah. Delighted.
It's wild because Jeremy, he's not a bad actor. Like I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Hawkeye series, since he's passing his mantle off, will actually be good since they're not trying to pass a mantle to him.
Nah, I'm good on the Hawkeye series.
Why you don't want to see that one? I'm curious.
I mean, I just don't care for Hawkeye in general. That's like one of the few Marvel characters where I think the DC counterpart is better. Like I like Arrow more so than Hawkeye. Like and plus Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, I just never really cared for it.
Yeah, the Christmas special part. I'm like, we're not doing Die Hard with an Arrow. Like that's basically
that's what it is.
Like this is Die Hard with a bow and arrow.
Fair enough. Like, I didn't like the Christmas theme that they kept trying to put on that.
Yeah,
but
no. Like I'm good with them wanting to pass. I'm good with the Haley Steinfeld casting as Kate Bishop. Like I'm good with all. You know, because again, the Marvel series are just a way to build the Young Avengers. At least this current round, this first round of them shits is. So I'm good with that, but. And then you put in the whole family angle. I promise I'll be home for Christmas. Don't force tension, man.
Nah.
Don't force tension, man. Don't do that. It's our
first Christmas together in 5 years.
Y'all don't remember the 5 years that y'all weren't here. So why y'all mad about it?
Yeah.
It'd be just like one Miss Christmas. The fuck? Y'all niggas ain't aged.
How do they? Well, because obviously probably you read it, AJ. But don't spoil it, I guess, for me if you do actually know. But how do they bring Yelena in this? Like,
she's just there they're trying to get her to hunt down Hawkeye. I don't know why. But
okay, so how I mean, Joe, how bad you say don't spoil it for you?
Well, I mean, don't.
No, Joe saw Black Widow.
Okay, it's really
I saw Black Widow.
Okay. So you saw the post-credit scene, right?
Yeah. Like, so I figured, I understand that, hey, she's gonna be.
Okay.
This is the one who killed your sister, blah 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 blah. But if he's gonna be passing some torture shit anyway, like, why even bring Yelena in this? Like, I know you need an antagonist, but it's like, do you really need it for this?
Yeah. It's Disney. It's the one thing Marvel has gotten horribly wrong is their villains.
Yeah.
Like they've gotten those horribly wrong at every single. As a matter of fact, probably their most effective villain was the non-villain in Civil War.
Yeah, I was about to say
outside of Loki.
Yeah, I was about to say Baron Zemo is probably their best villain simply because he was just a dude who's like, no, I don't like these niggas.
Yeah, and
fair enough.
Like the anger from the film is driven by Captain America's actions. Like he's kind of the antagonist in his own movie. Vulture was cool. I did like Vulture.
Yeah, Vulture was good.
I did like Vulture.
He's coming back in Morbius, whatever that shit is called.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sony.
Sony's basically like they're bringing. I mean, are either of y'all gonna watch Venom?
No, I didn't watch the first
Okay,
one.
so the post-credit scene in Venom is Venom being being in a hotel room and being transported to another hotel room where Spider-Man is on TV. Spoiler alert.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it, bro. I don't care.
Yeah, so that's so basically, and Sony's now like teasing that they're basically pushing Sony's universe to be a part of the MCU. That's how they got, because initially Sony walked away from the movies because Tom Holland's theirs, like technically they cast him.
Yeah.
All of the Spider-Man movies are theirs. Disney is just like bringing him in. And so Sony basically, I'm guessing what they said at the negotiation was, you're going to have to take all these motherfuckers if you want him. So Mobius, Venom, Carnage, all that shit is going to be MCU adjacent. I doubt they show up in any Marvel movies, but it's all basically from one universe.
Well, I will say this. So let me say this real quick. My bad, AJ. But Blade was going to be the first movie to have a post-credit scene, and do you know what that was going to be?
Nah, what?
Mobius.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
I guess.
Yeah. So yeah. So I mean,
Joe, say it ain't so, man. Say it ain't so. No.
Hey, you know what? I didn't hate Venom, the first one. I didn't hate it.
Never saw it.
See, here go Chuck. Joe Cole does not look like every white man. I didn't hate Venom. Like, it wasn't good. Like, don't get me wrong, but I didn't like abjectly hate it. Like, it was an eye.
That Carnage shit look even worse, bro. Like,
I was excited about it once I saw Woody Harrelson in the post-credit scene. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. But now,
I love Woody Harrelson, but I just the movie just looks stupid. Like, you got the symbionts like talking to each other, like it don't sound right, and then you got fuck is his name?
Tony Todd was right there. Like, he's doing Venom in the Spider-Man 2 PlayStation movie. Why didn't you call him to do Venom's voice instead of letting Tom Hardy do it?
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's good too, but like he's not the right Eddie Brock. Yeah. Like I don't like
not
it
at all. Yeah, I wanted to see him like before they cast Josh Brolin. Someone did a fan casting of Tom Hardy as like a younger Cable, and I was like, ooh, I would love to see that. But Eddie Brock,
nah.
Okay, now Joe Code is correct. The first Venom was leaps and bounds better than Topher Grace, Eric Foreman cosplaying as Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3.
We don't even acknowledge that.
Exactly. We don't count that. Like, of course, that goes. That's one of those that goes without saying. But
yeah, like I said, I didn't hate the movie. I didn't think it was good. I thought in the post-credit scene that Woody Harrelson as whatever Carnage's human name is, I thought that Cletus Cassidy, I thought that shit was about to be great. And then I saw the preview of this, and I was like, and I'm a sucker for bad action movies. Like, don't get it twisted. I love bad action movies. But this is one of those, it's like,
dog, he literally had Venom talking about, oh my God, he's red. Like what? Like,
yeah, they turned the symbiote Venom into like a shtick, and it's like, nah, that's not. I'm cool.
No,
like, they should have did a rebrand, called up Tony Todd or old dude to voice Goliath, dude to play an evil nigga in every black film.
Oh, Keith David,
Keith David. Call up someone that had like that real gravitas to do Venom's voice, and this shit could have been, and actually let Woody Harrelson play a menacing Carnage, and this shit could have went somewhere, but. Yeah, nah. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm shocked Morbius is still being made. I'm genuinely shocked by that. But I thought they would have let that, like, the preview for that. Like, didn't the teaser come out for that like 2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah. And then the streets was like, we don't want this, but they gonna persist anyway.
Like, when is it? Okay, yeah. This is supposed to be out January 2022. Morbius is.
We'll see.
That shit look ass.
I mean,
all them shit.
It seems like Marvel was basically like, all right. And one day Marvel will pay, and Kevin Feige will pay for the crime of casting a comic accurate Peter Parker and Spider-Man and turning him into the Junior Avenger.
Yeah, because
with bits of Miles Morales' story.
Yeah,
you will pay for that.
I still want Miles Morales.
You could keep Far From Home, man. I'm not here for it.
No, I mean we're gonna get Miles Morales.
No Way Home. Excuse me.
We're going to get Miles Morales eventually, but they took the best parts of his story and gave it to Peter already.
Man,
so I don't know what.
And
we got a better version. So, we already got a great version of Miles Into the Spider-Verse.
I still ain't seen that one either, and I love Spider-Man.
Oh, you gotta watch that.
No, you gotta watch it. No, never mind. Knowing Joe, he'll hate it.
Okay.
Probably.
But you should watch it, Joe. You should watch it though. Like I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Like listen, I've only heard positive things about it. I mean, I just haven't sat there and watched it.
Chuck, I don't know, man. Part of Joe might enjoy it. I don't know. Because every time, since Joe has joined the show, every time I'm like, yeah, I think Joe will enjoy that. Joe like, man, that shit is dirt.
that shit. Hey, that shit you usually be putting me on. That shit really be dirt, bro.
I mean, to your credit, you give it a try. Ron, he listened to Hiatus Coyote. He was like, yeah, nah.
Oh,
I told you. I was like, I told you that shit was too left field. I told you.
I knew you weren't like that.
For me.
I knew you weren't gonna like it, so that doesn't surprise me at all.
I tried to give it a try, even though you didn't like actually tell me to like go out and give it a shot. I gave it a shot, bro. I don't know what the fuck that shit is on. I don't.
It's left field for me. Like even I listen to it and I'm like,
yeah, like, but I'm also in the minority that actually likes that Donda. So once again, it's like.
You give props. You give props to weak niggas. I know. I know.
Yeah,
I know about that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like,
man, Joe's always been this way. He's always liked what he likes. It's an endearing quality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can say in the 25 years of knowing this nigga, Joe has always liked whatever he likes. He don't give a damn what anybody else has to say about it. So, Chuck said Venom should have been a horror movie. Yes.
Yeah.
Tone they're going with Moon Knight is what I wanted Venom to be. I haven't seen anything from Moon Knight yet, so I can't.
Is that like confirmed? Like that Moon Knight is like that?
Oh, yeah. Oscar Isaac is starring, and Ethan Hawke is playing the villain.
Yeah. So Ethan Hawke swore to like never
do a Marvel movie.
But he said Oscar Isaac saw him eating lunch one day. He was like, "Hey, you want to be a Moon Knight?" He was like, "Sure, cool, okay, let's do it." So yeah, Ethan Hawke is
that easy.
It was that easy, even though he turned down Doctor Strange. You know, it was that easy for him.
I'm still mad that we're wasting the great Benedict Cumberbatch on Doctor Strange, especially in Far From Home.
I like him as Doctor Strange though. Who would you want to see him as?
Doctor Doom.
Like easily.
Because Doctor Doom like wears a mask and is all voice, and he's a tragic character. Like the thing with Doctor Doom is he has seen every possible future for the Earth, and the only futures that don't end with the Earth being destroyed are the ones with him ruling. So yeah, he's evil, but in his brain, there's a reason why he's evil.
Yeah, he's very calculated too. Yeah.
He's like, yo, if I don't save you motherfuckers, then y'all gonna destroy yourselves. So I have to do that. I gotta be evil because of you, motherfucker. It's that kind of maniacal psycho. But the thing is, you never see his face, so that whoever plays him has to do it with all voice. And if you've ever seen The Hobbit: Desolation of Smaug, Benedict Cumberbatch does the voice of Smaug, and he has this big booming voice that carries, and there's no vocal effects on it. Like that's his raw voice. So he's a very dramatic actor, and whoever plays that role is gonna have to carry it with voice. And so, like after seeing him in after hearing his voice in Desolation of Smaug, I'm like, oh, he would be perfect. And then just watching other stuff he's been in, like he's a great dramatic actor. Hell, even in he brought more energy to fucking Star Trek Into Darkness than anybody else on the crew did combined.
Oh yeah, he was fire as con.
You can't be Mr. Spock. You can't be expected to break a rule. How can you be expected to break a bone?
Bro, I might
surprisingly enough, I actually enjoyed that, bro.
Bro, I might watch that tonight. That movie was fun.
Yeah, even though Chuck and Lee hate that movie, but I love that fucking movie. That movie is my shit. Chuck says they better get Dr. Doom casting right. I feel like they're on the right track with Kang.
I don't even know who's left for Doom. Like who could seriously be Doom? Like
someone said one of them Skarsgård cats. I had a good one. Or a funny one if they would have cast John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
Bokeem Woodbine.
Yeah, Bokeem Woodbine. Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, Bokeem Woodbine, top 5 nigga of all time, man.
Top 5 nigga of all time.
Joe Code says I'll be willing to hear Tony Todd is Doom. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna cast a black dude. Although Kang is a descendant of either Reed Richards or Dr. Doom, or possibly both. So you could, if you don't cast a black Reed, but I don't know how you have a black leader of Latveria.
But no, man, I get the sneaky suspicion that they're gonna pull a pump fake and make him a descendant of Doom.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the comics, it's either or.
Yeah, it's either or, but I'm saying like for the
MCU
canon,
it's left deliberately ambiguous as to who he's a descendant, and it's possible he's a descendant of both. So it's left deliberately ambiguous as to who he's a descendant of. All right, Chuck, man, you gotta relax. This nigga said Delroy Lindo was Doom.
I don't even know who that is. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The old black nigga and everything that looks like LeBron. The old black dude that looks like LeBron James.
Oh
yeah. That's all you gotta say. The old nigga, the old black dude that be in everything that look like LeBron James. That's Delroy Lindo.
Come on, man.
Yeah. I don't know who they can get to play Doom to do it well, but I mean, the only way I'm back to being invested in the MCU is a well-casted Fantastic Four, and I don't. If they do Sterling K. Brown, I won't be mad at it, but I still want John Krasinski and Emily Blunt.
I do want that. Yeah.
Then to round it out, like I feel like this is gonna be an unorthodox choice for, but damn, what's his name? Taron Egerton, I think.
Oh, Taron Egerton from Kingsman.
Yeah.
For Human Torch. Or Thing.
The Thing.
Oh, for Thing. Okay.
Oh. You know what? I didn't hate Michael B. Jordan as the Human Torch.
No, he was actually one of the most redeeming parts of that movie, which is wild to say because there weren't many redeeming parts.
Like him and Kate Mara. Was that Kate Mara as a
Yeah.
Him like and Kate Mara were like easily the best parts of, and even the dude they had playing Thing was good.
Yeah.
Like he he convinced me of but like again, that movie is an hour-and-a-half trailer for a movie that never happens. Mm-hmm. It's an hour and a half of foreplay only for her to go home. Like that's.
But Kate Mara can act though, so that's probably why.
Yeah, no, like the Storm Twins were great. Yes, I do know the Shang-Chi in credit scene.
Yeah, to quote the X-Files, the something's out there or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all got like 10 more minutes, but yeah, nah, fuck Shang-Chi. Nah.
Joe's the only person I've heard who didn't like Shang-Chi. Everyone who's seen that movie has loved it.
Yeah. Oh, so y'all liked it turned it into like a real Disney princess movie toward the end with the big stupid dragon and him riding on it like he's a goddamn.
Oh no, I'm not watching this shit. I didn't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I can't speak on it.
Yeah, I'm not watching that shit. So I'm not. I have no dog in the fight. I'm just saying that everyone that has watched it has loved it. I personally don't care. Like I said, I'm not invested in
Yeah, I
anything
don't.
MCU related until the Fantastic Four.
I was so invested in this one because I thought I was gonna get like hand-to-hand combat again. Like, all right, cool. That's something I want to see. I'm tired of seeing like mythical powers, wizards, dudes with laser beams. I'm like,
That's
all
what
right,
this
cool.
movie is, though.
Bruh, it was good till like the last 20 minutes, bro. Like, fam, where is this big mythical dragon coming through? And like it literally looks like a Disney princess movie. Like stop. It was bad. And then you wasted. Oh, what's her name? Oh my God, what's her name?
Michelle Yeoh.
Yep, you wasted Michelle Yeoh, and then I don't even know who the little trainer villain dude was. Like you wasted him.
Tony Long.
I don't know what the MCU character name is or whatever, but that's how I know they wasted him. Yeah, the dude with the mask, like
yeah.
Came out, soul stuff, like bruh, like you just gonna Shang Tsung this nigga like immediately, like all right, so he's done. Then like what, like fam, it was bad. The last 20 minutes, it was bad. Or my bad, dirt. That shit was dirt. Like I just don't understand. Oh my God. Hey, thank you. Like they wasted him. Like he was so cool in the movie. Like, all right, I get a final scene, maybe to get Michelle Yeoh against him. She take him out, whatever. Cool. I'm good with that. Nah, he immediately just get his soul sucked. Like, what? Like, why would you waste it? Like,
hey, nasty work.
Chuck, what are you talking about? You said I have not watched that movie and I will not. Or is that about Shang-Chi? It sounds like you watched it. What was you saying that you have not? Maybe that was about Fantastic. Oh, that was probably about Fantastic Four.
It's probably Fantastic Four. Yeah. Don't watch it.
Yeah, no, like I said, the movie's bad. Like it's probably I don't know what's worse between that Catwoman and Ang Lee's Incredible Hulk, but that's like
Catwoman.
That's like the top three. That's like the holy trinity of bad. And if you really want to get spicy, since manga is comic book, Dragon Ball Evolution is the worst. But
no, that movie makes
we don't acknowledge that. We don't acknowledge that.
But no, F4, Josh Trank's Fantastic Four, bro. It's an hour. It's an hour and a half trailer for a movie that never happens.
And I will be fair. Like I feel like the first 15-20 minutes of the movie, you could tell he was going for something else. But they said he totally lost his mind on set, and he was changing the script from day to day. And it's evident, like by the time you see the movie, like he was really changing the script on the fly. So it became something totally different. And yeah, no, let's not release the trailer.
No, let's not. And listen, X-Men Apocalypse is bad. It's not worse than Ang Lee's Hulk. It's not worse than Catwoman, and it's not worse than F4.
It's just it's like an incredibly mid. Like I wouldn't say it. Yeah.
Oh God!
Hey, hold on,
Electra.
Hey, yeah, we're not doing it. Electra.
Hey, hold up. See, hey, this is a rare time where I'm on the same page with Joe. Like for some reason, I can't explain why. I actually like Electra.
Her Electra movie was fire.
Her Electra movie was kind of fire.
And then when I don't know the girl who played Electra in the Daredevil series, she was fire too.
Like, Daredevil series is unassailable. That shit is phenomenal.
Yeah, but Ben Affleck's Daredevil. Oh yeah, you get rid of that.
Yeah, Ben Affleck's Daredevil was ass. That shit was dirt. I didn't like Electra. I was not a fan of that movie.
Nah, Electra was kind of fire, man.
All right, I may have to go back. See, this is gonna end up being like, fucking, what movie is that? I don't know, some movie that the one that we said shall not be mentioned, Evolution, where whenever I'm like, maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought, and then I go back and watch it, and it's worse than I thought, and it's like,
yeah, Jennifer Garner is the truth, bro. Did y'all ever see Peppermint? Fire.
No, I've never seen that.
Chuck says, that's not true. The
Fire.
actress was cool, but the Electra storyline in the show, especially Defenders. The Defender shit was terrible.
Yeah. I knew that.
And they need to be tried for Iron Fist. Like that Iron Fist was a war crime. Like,
Dog.
like, let's just keep it a bean. Iron Fist was a fucking war crime.
Dog, and
I'm just
and
solely talking about the casting of Elektra,
Yeah.
and she played the role very well.
Yeah, Elodie Young, I think it was.
Yeah, Elodie Young.
Yeah, no. There is no defending the Defender series or like when I could see him counting his steps in fight scenes.
Dog. Like, and I'm not
I don't even pay
saying,
that close attention.
I'm not even saying you had to cast someone like Asian for that role. At least cast someone who could actually fight. Like this man said he said he would show up the day of, do the choreography, and then be like, okay, cool, we done. Like he was terrible.
Like, yeah, you could because it's the story of a privileged white boy. You could have left that. But if you weren't gonna have him wear a mask, you needed to have somebody who could fight.
Mm-hmm.
And he wasn't a good actor.
No, he's not even a compelling actor.
Like, they dropped the ball in the Defender series so bad because Daredevil season 1 was phenomenal. Then you get the fucking. I hate watching Jessica Jones because, again, I still say after they brought on the Purple Man, the series lost all its mojo for me. Because
once they revealed the Purple Man, it did lose some sting.
Like it lost its luster to me. Like I liked the first 3 episodes because it was like thriller and like it felt like something was waiting around the corner. And then when they finally revealed him, he's just like a gigantic 8-year-old brat. Which yes, it makes sense for his power set, but
fire.
Then fucking Luke Cage, the dumbass decision to kill off Mahershala Ali early. Like if you were gonna do that, you should have flipped the roles and had him be Diamondback instead of Cottonmouth. That was fucking. And then fucking, I couldn't even hate watch Iron. I never finished Iron Fist. I got to like episode 4 and said, "Fuck this."
It's bad. It's bad.
Oh, you know me. I read ahead and read what happened. I'm like, oh, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And then the Defenders when he comes. Netflix will pay for their crimes for those Defender series.
Yeah, did I finish Daredevil season 3? I don't think so because that's when they introduced Bullseye.
I did.
But they introduced him in like a weird way, right? Like he was. Yeah, I do think Bullseye is in that season. I'm not making that up.
Damn, I didn't watch Daredevil season 3. I didn't watch Daredevil. I didn't watch Daredevil season 3 or Punisher.
It's pretty good.
No, I didn't watch Punisher.
Season 3 of Daredevil is actually really good, and the casting for Wilson Fisk is really good too.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was phenomenal, but season 3 is pretty good, and then I liked Punisher season 2, but it wasn't everybody's cup of tea.
All right, I'm gonna catch it one day. Whenever, if I ever get to the point at this new job where I actually don't have to work as much. Because right now I'm in training, so I have to work, and I haven't worked a full week in like 18 months. So,
welcome.
Yeah, Wilson Fisk is one of the best castings in MCU. Like, yeah, I wouldn't be mad if they like kept Daredevil with Matt Murdock around. Daredevil and Wilson Fisk around from no series.
Like the streets are calling for it, man. Like bring them into Spider-Man.
Yeah, like I everybody else from those series can be done away with. I don't care. But
I want the gas, yes, and you had better deliver.
No, I did like Punisher, and Punisher was in what, season 2 of Daredevil?
Mm-hmm.
I did like Punisher. Yeah. I like John Bernthal's Punisher. They did some good stuff with those series, but other than that, and we can leave out on this. You know the really weird thing? Why the hell is Spider-Woman not showing up anywhere yet?
You said Spider-Woman?
Yeah, Jessica Drew.
Mm-hmm.
She's a SHIELD agent.
I don't know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they created her because Marvel and DC had this thing in like the 70s where if you created a blank man or woman character, the other would create the opposite. Sure. So DC created Wonder Woman, Marvel was petty and created Wonder Man. So they had Spider-Man, and they said, hey, we need to create this character, but we need to create Spider-Woman before DC does it. So finally, they create her, and she has nothing to do with Peter Parker, except in like the Ultimate Universe. But she has nothing to do with Peter Parker. So Jessica Drew is a SHIELD agent who Marvel has had access to this entire, like literally since the MCU launched. They have had Spider-Woman available for their use. But Chuck, are you sure about that? I thought the Spider-Woman movie they were doing was Spider-Gwen for the Into the Spider-Verse shit.
No, I feel like that does sound familiar. I feel like they are doing the Spider-Woman movie.
Let me look this up. Oh yeah, she's getting her own spin-off of Into the Spider-Verse, and Issa Rae is voicing her. Nah, I'm talking about like I'm talking about like a live-action Spider-Woman
okay.
proper movie. Because Issa Rae's voicing her. She's doing a spin-off in that, but from what I just looked up, they don't have a live-action movie yet.
I probably want to see Spider-Gwen.
Oh yeah, Spider-Gwen was dope.
Yeah.
You know, even though Miles was part of the Snow Bunny crisis, word to Dr. Umar. I probably would have been too, but
your boy looking at you.
That's another reason to watch Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Gwen's in it.
Oh, is she? All right, cool.
Yeah, you get like 5 different versions of Spider-Man.
But hey, justice for being Raleigh, because when I was a young boy back in Demopolis and I would have to get my comics from Food World because that's the only place I sold comic books, I always picked up Scarlet Spider. So justice for being Raleigh, man. Give us being Raleigh in Spider-Verse.
That should not even Spider-Verse. That should be where this shit goes. That should be where Tom Holland's Spider-Man goes, is the Clone Saga. Because that's the next thing for you to do. We've already gotten everything else. Give us a Clone Saga movie in the MCU. That shit would be fucking perfect.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Like that should be where this shit goes.
Yeah, what's the Scarlet Spider? I don't read the comics, so I.
Oh, so Scarlet Spider is. So, did you watch the Spider-Man series on Fox, the animated one that used to come on with Saturday? Okay, so towards the end of that, they adapt. So basically, there's this character named Jackal. He was cloning Peter Parker, and one of the clones escaped and was named Ben. And thought he was Peter Parker, and so he basically calls himself Ben Reilly. Because they like played with which one was the original, but he leaves New York and becomes the Scarlet Spider. He wears like a blue hoodie over like a red outfit. But he's Peter Parker's
you've
clone.
seen it before, yeah.
Yeah, he's Peter Parker's clone. Or the original, depending on which story you happen to read. But yeah, that should be the thing that they're tackling with Tom Holland in the MCU, but they won't. They want to do stupid fucking retreads. Like, fuck this multiverse shit. Give us a goddamn Clone Saga. Maybe Into the Spider-Verse will do it. Who knows? Maybe they'll steal that story from Miles.
Maybe so.
All right, we got a lot of mileage for an episode. We ain't know what the fuck we was talking about not 2 minutes before we logged in.
We typically do for some reason.
We got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
Nah, I ain't got shit.
All right. I need to go get some food. But all right. We will be back next week at some point, I'm guessing. Same bat time, same bat channel. Shout out to Chuck Lee and Joe for holding us down in the comments. Shout out to Ransom for calling me a sick nigga for some reason.
You don't know, bro.
I can't tell if it was because of the Bacardi and Little Caesars or the Tinchi comment. I don't know.
All of the above.
Shout outs to Fee in the comments. It might be all of the above. Shout outs to Fee in the comments. I guess he found his pocket.
Sure. I know what he doing.
He said he had a pocket, man. Ted Lasso recap this weekend. When do y'all do the Why the Last Man recaps?
Like we like just did the first one. This it just dropped today actually. So like we just did it.
So on last week's episode is doing double duty with Why the Last Man and Ted Lasso.
I'm probably about to hop off and watch Ted Lasso now.
Yeah, everyone's been complaining about this season, but I'm like, y'all didn't see the obvious hook is dads for this entire season.
Thank you.
I've seen like a lot of articles of people complaining about it not being good and the writing is gone. And I'm like, no, the writing is still just as great. You're just missing the underlying current has been dads this entire season.
Yeah, you thought the show was one thing, but it's another. Like
yeah. Sam's dad, Rebecca's unseen dad, now Ted's dad, Jamie's dad, like Roy having to be a surrogate dad to his niece. Like this entire season has been about dads if you're paying close enough attention. But of course, people aren't paying it. And then the kit guy turned coach. I'm starting to hate him.
Nate, yeah,
Nate. I'm starting to hate Nate, but even his dad, like all of this is about dads. So yeah, if you're not watching Ted Lasso, it is seriously one of the best shows on TV.
And listen, if AJ says that,
I don't even like TV for real.
He doesn't even like TV.
I'm about to rewatch Young Justice for like the second time this year, or Gundam Wing, one of the two. I can't figure out which one yet.
We not bigging up Hero, bro. Relax.
Yes, we are. Hero Yui for president.
No, bro.
Speaking of, I need to get the sequel manga to Gundam Wing.
I didn't know there was a sequel. Yeah.
Frozen Teardrop. It involves Hiro and Relina being awakened from cryogenic sleep in the future. There's a Catra clone, a female Catra clone at that.
I hate Relina so much. I don't even want to see it. Like, is she not dead in it? I'm not watching it.
Yeah, Chuck, we talked about that earlier. Like, yeah, Hiro told Relina. Yeah. That's why Joe hates Hiro, because Hiro told Relina he would kill her, and Relina just fell in love with him even more.
They're trying to normalize like chicks being on the dick of crazy niggas. I mean that's actual real life, but
I mean, whatever. Did you see what happened when the Twilight books came out?
Facts. Never mind.
Anyway, Fee will be back next week. Actually, you know what? I probably won't be on next week. I think I'm going to a show for my birthday, so I may not.
Oh, this was yeah. We'll hold it down.
Everybody, I'm saying it early because last time I went to a show and didn't give Ronnie the proper notice. He shut the studio down like P. Diddy. I'm making a baby.
Ooh, you finna go outside. Oh yeah, I love that song, by the way.
But yeah, we'll be back next week. 1. I almost said peace. 1.
2.